What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wayne. We back in the building with the pot of balloon to find love. You know what I mean? Anyway, that last girl that came up there, I mean, she was a hot mess. Anyway, we back on it, so let's keep mobbing through. Shout out to Arlette, you know. And yeah,
All
let's keep
right, let's
mobbing
go ahead
through.
and bring out our next single lady.
See what we got.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Ty Marie,
Ty Marie. How old are you?
35.
And what do you do?
I'm a real estate agent, I'm a landlord, and I'm a law student.
Okay, law student. You just started. You're almost done.
No, I'm almost done.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking. I'm an outdoorsy person, a little bit of an adrenaline junkie.
Okay.
I want to try anything one time. So, I just like to go outside and just enjoy my life.
Nice. And now, what do you look for in a man?
I really want a man who is honest. I think that that's very important to me. I would like a man who has a heart for God. I would like a man who I can be friends with, like I can enjoy just doing the little things with.
Yeah.
And somebody who has a plan. I think that that's really important to me. Like I need to know where we're going. I think lately I've become just like more feminine and like enjoying being in my femininity. And so I want somebody who
Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
Here we go with the cliche rap bars, bruh. This whole cliche thing, lady, stop saying that, bruh. We don't believe it. Dudes ain't about to believe it. I'm not about to believe it. You in college for law. You're getting ready to argue with people professionally for a career. And talking about femininity. Come on, man. Just give it up, bruh.
who I can like help support and like just love on and somebody who I can trust to be that person, like be the leader there.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I can't deal with a liar. Like I just can't abide that. Somebody who's not financially kind of secure. They haven't gotten themselves to that point yet. And yeah, I think that's probably it.
All right. Sounds good. So no pop balloons. So I'm going to actually hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons.
3 balloons. Whenever you're ready, head on over there.
Okay. I like your fit though.
2 more.
Boss man.
And 1 more. Okay, we can start down over there first. All right, your name and age.
My name is Kwasi. I'm 35.
And Kwasi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just, she's beautiful. I wanted to
I
hear
chose the
more.
squeakiest chair to pull up. For those who don't know, these chairs that I sit in, they just chairs for my dining room table, nigga. I take one of them downstairs, I set it here, do my videos, crank it out, put all my setup back down because this is a walkway, and I got closet, and I got kids, and I got my in-laws and nieces and nephews over here, so then I put the chair back, bro. It's just craziness, but
And why'd you end up popping his
I
balloon?
chose the squeakiest damn chair.
Just not exactly my type. I like, I see the pieces. I think that's cool, but maybe I would have put them together differently.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And then you popped over here. Your name and age.
Bobby, 38.
All right. And Bobby, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's attractive. I was a little iffy on that. I don't know. You said outdoorsy or something like around those natures, and I don't know how much you like to explore, but it depends on what you mean by like high roller coasters or skydiving. It's a big difference. So I just wanted,
Yeah, a little bit of all that.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. That's why. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think just maybe the initial attraction wasn't there. Like, I don't think that there is anything wrong. Just not generally what I go for aesthetically.
Appreciate you. Good luck.
Thank you.
And then you popped one more over here. Your name and age.
My name is Abubakar. I'm 38.
And why was your balloon unpopped?
She's a fire. Yes. So
Yeah, she
she's
do look good.
well put it together. So, and I like the flower. The outfit is very well done.
Okay.
Yes.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I actually love his outfit. I had to pick somebody, and he was right there, and he was in front of me. So I apologize.
I wish I was there.
I should have, right? No, your outfit's great. Everything's nice.
She remind me of Brittany Renner.
Cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on
And what if
back.
he asked for that was, right? Could have saw that coming. Wow, Kevin Gates likes to have multiple women. Who would have thought, right? And he's still married to his first wife, Drika. I didn't see that coming. Wow, I didn't know that was he had a wife. He was messing with the one girl from the TV show, and he had this woman who thought she took on Islam to be his wife. Wow, I didn't know. People.
We do have 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
So I would like to know what does being with you look like? Like, what does, in your mind, your relationship, how does your kind of day-to-day look like? And how would I fit into that?
Okay. So your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Wade, 40. It would look like waking up together, eating together, working out together, communicating with each other, traveling, just enjoying each other's time.
Okay.
And I think you said, how would you fit into that?
Yeah, so I would just like to know kind of how I fit into what you already have going on. How would I fit into that?
As far as what do you mean when you say how do you fit into that? What do you can you explain that a little bit more? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like on your day-to-day, are you waking up and going to work and then expecting somebody to be there when you come home? Or are you like an entrepreneur? Are you expecting for me to be able to meet up with you for lunches? Or kind of what's your...
I work remote, so I mean, we could be. What do you do again?
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a law student.
So
I'm a
you
landlord.
kind of free like how I'm free.
Yes.
So I think we'll be able to spend a lot of time together.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm remote.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you. Over here, your name and age, and the answer to her questions.
Lewis, 37. Could you ask that question one more time? Sorry.
Absolutely. Just how would I fit into your life, basically, and how do you picture a relationship?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I work a lot. I'm a truck driver. I do come home every night except for one night out of the week where I have to stay out. But as far as my home life, that would pretty much, if we were together, it would be dedicated to whatever we were doing at that time, whether it was something I wanted to do or something that you wanted to do, because I don't have a lot of friends. I just work. So I just work a lot. So I would be down for whatever.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if that was real good saying you ain't got no
Hey,
friends,
Keith,
nigga.
36. That was a big question. So I think that with us, what it would look like with me would be planning game nights together, cookouts, spending quality time, being a partner. I'm looking to start investing in some real estate. I think you'd be the perfect person.
I think I would.
You got a flower dress, I got a flower shirt. Waking up to a good morning text, sweet nothings throughout the day.
Come on, nigga. See, now you losing her, bruh. Now she knows in the back of her head, bruh. You just saying what you can say to try to get her. Nigga, you know you not about to be texting her good morning every day. I know you not about to do that, bruh. Come on, bruh. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, bruh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age, and the answer to her questions.
Hello, I'm Antonio. Why am I so hoarse today? Excuse me. Hello, I'm Antonio. I'm 42 years old. And to answer your question, if you're my woman, I would make you a priority in my life. My day can vary from, just based off the kind of work I do. I work in banking. My day can vary from day to day. And I would first off have a conversation with you to find out, okay, what's your communication style? How should I reach out to you? What days are you free? I would try to build my schedule around you somehow, some way throughout the week. And I would hope that you would like to do the same in return for me. And of course, I would always find time for you, even if I don't have it. You know, if you're my woman, like I said, you're a priority. So I'm like, maybe I could, skip my morning run just to go kick it with you. Or maybe.
Y'all giving up the ghost, bruh. She got y'all boys out here shaking in y'all boots, nigga. Bruh. This guy saying, okay, so this guy saying, I'm home one night out the week, I'm not home, but the other days I don't really have friends. I just be whatever, it'll be whatever we're doing. This guy comes in and says, what did he say? He says, yeah, I'm looking to invest in real estate, waking up to good morning text, stuff like that, bruh. You really going for it. And then this guy comes in with the saying, I communicate with you. If I gotta give up my run in the morning to be with you, bruh. If loving you was wrong, I don't wanna be right, ass nigga. Bruh. You trying to change up your whole stilo just to get her. She's asking how she gonna fit into what you got going on. You're just trying to fit into her. Come on, bruh.
I was gonna, go somewhere else. Maybe I can, circumvent that or reschedule if that means that, you just want to see me even for a couple of minutes. So
even for a couple minutes. So he gonna simp out just for a couple minutes, bruh. This ain't gonna cut it, bruh. You really going for the gusto. I ain't mad at you because she is nice. I can't tell she got a backside, but I can just tell from her form she is nice. And I like that hair. You know me. If any of y'all know me, I told you my preferred hairstyle on a girl's dreads. Clean dreads where you can see they scalp clean, right? But this is like maybe second or third. I like this look. I don't know what it's called, but I do like this look. But man, she is nice. So I see why y'all going for the gusto, but y'all are going for the gusto, bruh. Unbelievable,
yeah, that's how you
bruh.
would fit into my life.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to her questions.
I'm Kendall. I'm 39. And the way you would fit into my life, first of all, I'm a father. I'm an active father. So both of my children are into sports, very active as well. So the way that you would actually fit in, we would communicate to figure out things that we could do together. Figuring out ways to learn each other, right? Because I'm sure you're pretty active as well as a real estate agent, busy. My work life is busy as well. So just figuring out ways to coexist in the best way possible.
Okay. Can I ask him a follow-up?
Yeah.
You said you have kids. How many kids? Oh, I'm sorry. You said you have kids. How many kids do you have?
2 boys.
You said two.
2 boys. How old are they?
My oldest is 12 and my youngest just turned 9.
12 and 9. Okay. Yeah. And they live primarily with you?
We split between me and their mother.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 week on, 1 week off.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh yeah, that's nice right there. That's the whole thing. Now that she done turned, like a cornerback, she dig, and then turn. Like she turned her hips over, man. That's nice, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't believe that. Nice. Yeah, that's nice.
It is time to pop a balloon.
Yeah, that's
Let me
nice right
have you
there.
Pop 2 balloons.
That's real nice right there. Nice skin, clean skin. I'm not too fan of bright girls, but she is bright. But yeah, you know, that's good right there.
Okay, and one more.
I don't know who she gonna pop, but maybe the guy in the middle. I think she likes the tall guy.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think she's an attractive woman. I like what she said when she first came out, and nothing bad to say.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Why'd you end up popping his?
It was just eye contact for me when I was looking at everybody. I think the other guys were giving me like intentional eye contact, and so very attractive. I like your tattoos. Like I'm here for it. I think I want to feel seen.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Then you pop one more down over here. All right. And why was your balloon unpopped?
I like what she was about. You know, she works hard. I mean, you know, real estate and law, that's huge. So, and obviously aesthetically pleasing.
And
Yeah,
why'd
she
you end up
fine.
popping his?
Thank you.
Shout out CGA. He would say she's a nice piece of calico. You know what I mean? CGA, what up, boy? That is a nice piece of calico right there. But yeah, she do look good. She just a little bright. I don't like girls that bright. I mean, this girl's bright, but she is fine.
Well, after you said that, I don't want a man that wants me for working hard. So there's that. But also, I think his kids. I have a daughter. She's a little bit young.
It never fails, bruh. It never fails. This girl is nice. And she has a daughter, bruh. Baby mama will find love, bruh. It strikes again. Unbelievable, bruh. Yeah, somebody went balls deep in that.
To go deep inside. Yeah. Just leave them nuts hanging out.
Yeah, somebody left them nuts hanging out. You know what I mean? Hey, I get it. I would too. Leave them nuts hanging out like a toddler dangling his legs over in a chair, nigga. But anyway, bro, it just never ceases to amaze me, bruh. And she's another thing. She said she doesn't want a man who wants her to be a hard worker. If that's the case, why are you going to school to be a lawyer? Oh my God. It defeats the purpose. Why take on the risk? Why take on the time invested into a skill? Why take on the learning bad traits? Why take on the idea of you being amongst or having to have a certain caliber of guy only to want marriage and throw it all away once you get it? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like if you have a high goal, if you have a goal of something, it can change. I get it. Things change. But if you know you have a high goal, why would you then get there and then throw it away instantly once you get the man? If you got to work so hard for it. I think in order to be a lawyer, it takes at least 6 to 8 years. So look, that's 6 to 8 years gone. That's 6 years gone or 8 years gone to be a lawyer. Then on top of that, you want to get married, and then now you don't want to be a lawyer no more. It just don't make sense, man.
Younger, I just think that would be a lot to kind of meld. They're a little bit older. My daughter's 6, so just
Okay. Understood.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you as well.
All right. So we've got our 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Are you guys all from Phoenix?
No.
You ugly motherfucker. Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
Man, this is the reason why she wants to be a lawyer, y'all. Unbelievable. Ma'am. This is, bro. This angers me about people who use big words, who say they got big high careers because they don't read the effing room. Ma'am, you know you're on a show with all type of men. You know this show brings people from all across the country. Arlette does not do a show where people are just in Arizona. Okay, knowing that, you're going to get on here and ask, is everybody from Phoenix? No, they're from all over the country. One guy's from Cleveland. I thought the other guy said he's from Detroit. I know the light-skinned guy who she popped is from the DMV. Like, come on, bruh.
Oh.
No? Mm-mm. Can I find out where they're from?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So you want to know where they're from and that's it? Nothing else?
No, but at first I want to know where they're from.
Okay. And what else?
Well, I want to know where you're from, and then how do you feel about like long distance, and how much time do you expect from somebody?
Okay. So where are you from, and how much do you expect from someone? Like how much time?
Yeah,
Okay.
time commitment wise.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
As far as long distance, it doesn't really bother me because for what I do, it kind of helps my situations because they're not expecting me to be with them every day. Because sometimes I might work 13, 14 hours, depending on where I have to drive to, stuff like that. Was there something else to that?
Yeah. That was mostly what I wanted to know because you're a truck driver, so I know that your time is.
Yeah, so long distance, some of my best relationships have been long distance relationships, so it's not a problem for me.
Cool.
Okay. What about over here?
I'm from South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Very, very close to Miami, about 30 minutes.
All right.
And I'm sorry, you said how the time?
Yeah. How much time are you looking like to commit, and how much time are you looking for somebody to commit to you in the relationship?
I hope this answers your question. Just talking on a daily basis, and building a partnership. And you mean like for the future?
Yeah, just like
how much time
starting
can
off-
I give?
Yeah, how much time can you give, and how much time do you expect? Like, do you need somebody who is like good morning text, good night text, who's there with you all the time, or you know?
I got it. Okay. I like to give what I get, and vice versa. So basically, I expect to speak with you every day. Let you know that I'm thinking about you. Plan a trip.
Little simping out,
Where
bro.
are you from?
Boston.
She's got to be making bank. If she's in Boston as a real estate agent, she could be living in the slums. I don't know. But Massachusetts is not a cheap state to live in. It's actually some of the highest real estate in the country there. They got row homes that are worth $3, $4, $5 million. So I don't know, but man,
You're a Celtics fan?
Obviously.
I'm a Knicks fan.
That's unfortunate.
I know.
You ugly motherfucker.
that was funny. Now that was funny as hell.
Obviously.
I'm a Knicks fan.
That's unfortunate.
I know. But no, with my work schedule, it allows me to. I work for the county, so I work with traffic. I'm a traffic maintenance engineer, so I work on cameras on the road, underground cables, traffic devices, pretty much. So I drive around my local city and highways, so I'm able to talk and communicate whenever I like.
Okay.
For sure, I'll be available.
Let's go. And what about over here?
Okay, well, I'm from Oakland, California, and as far as like the time I expect, I know you're a busy woman, and now I found out you have a daughter. You know, I'm all like, hey, give me whatever time you have. You know, because I understand that you have priorities. Professional, and also you have a whole life you have to look after. So I get that. As far as my time goes, my day's pretty open. I pretty much run a set schedule. I have one daughter. Shout out to Irish. And Zeta's at Prairie View A&M. She's 20. And so
Just put your daughter all location all out in the media, nigga.
You ugly motherfucker. No. You ugly motherfucker.
Bro, you just put your daughter location You just marked her for, you know what I mean? Like if this was like Wild Wild West, nigga, you just put her face on a scroll and put it on a telephone pole, bruh. Wanted dead or alive, nigga. That's what you just did, bruh. You just gave her location and her name and her state. Her name and her location. Damn, nigga.
A
little privacy
she's my only
here.
child, and she, she's good. She's a super responsible young adult. So it's not like I have to look after her and make sure. Well, I do have to look after her, but the thing is that now that she's an adult, she's adulting very well. So to make a long story short,
yeah, wrap
I'm
this
open
shit
to
up.
whatever time you have to give. I understand that you have priorities in life and things you need to do, and just let me know what you need from me, and I got you.
Okay.
All right, time to pop one balloon.
Boston, South Florida, and Oakland.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She is very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, she
I'm
is
not gonna
fine.
lie. She walked around the corner. I was like, wow. Yeah, she's definitely someone I would definitely go after. But thank you for hearing me out.
And why'd you
Still
end up popping
simping.
his?
Thank you. California, I think, has a lot to do with it. Like, I don't know realistically how often I would go to California.
Yeah, that Boston flight from Oakland would be a lot.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. So
and those plane seats does not fit good with my height. So
fair enough.
So I get it but I feel like if somebody is worth it, then I'll make that effort. I have maintained a long distance relationship before from California to Florida, and we made that work, And so I feel like personally, like if somebody is worth the effort, then I'm gonna make that effort. So you could have said you lived in Timbuktu or Ouagadougou or something, and if I felt like you were worth it, I'd have been on that flight to.
He is still putting in his application, bruh. Still putting in his application for her interest.
Ouagadougou.
Unbelievable.
But like I said, thank you so much for considering me.
Thank you.
And they ain't just saying thank you for considering me, bruh. Oof, you simped out.
You're welcome. But like I said, thank you so much for considering me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bro, you went for the gusto, nigga.
Okay, our two guys left.
You
Any questions for
simped
her?
all the way out for her.
You ready? Okay.
Back to you.
Sorry, start over. The mic wasn't on you.
Yeah, I wanted to flip your earlier question back on you in regards to like how do you view a relationship? I think you had asked us like what was the question that you asked us earlier? It was like
how do I see a good relationship is what you want to know?
yeah, you know what? Let me scratch that. How would you pour into a long distance relationship?
Okay. So you're in Florida. I go to Florida all the time. So I don't necessarily see Florida as like long distance in that way. But with that being said, I think I'm a person who really pays attention to the person that I'm with. Like I like to read my man. And so I would like to fill in whatever like gaps in whatever spaces that he needs. So if he's a person that needs a lot of time, then I need to figure out a way to give him a lot of time. And I think, if he's a person that's kind of hands off and can do his own thing, like I'm also okay with that. And just kind of, just fill in, I guess.
I appreciate your answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Any questions here?
As far as a relationship goes, obviously we would start off kind of not that far apart because, like you said, you're in Boston, I'm in Cleveland. It's not that far.
Now bruh, these guys are good. Shout out to them, bruh. I mean, hey, if you want something in life, you gotta go after it. I'm doing that with content. I had friends try to clown me for my content. I had to get rid of them niggas because they lousy and lazy, bruh. Niggas want to clown me for a piece of content that I made. Meanwhile, telling me that they're giving me constructive criticism, but the whole time they claim it's constructive criticism, they're just like laughing and joking and like calling me names for it. But when I flip the table back on them and say, okay, but you the same niggas who talk about let me hold $25 till this day. Meanwhile, all y'all do is talk about pull up on each other to smoke. So all y'all want to do is smoke weed, this, that, and the fourth. You know what I mean? So shout out to anybody who's going after whatever they want. And although these guys, I say that to say shout out to anybody who's going after whatever they want. And because I'm going after content, these guys want her, so they all gonna put their bid in. They all gonna undercut the next man. And ain't nothing wrong with it when we doing square business. You know what I mean? As long as we doing square business, hey, let the best person win. You know, you got a burger stand, I got a burger stand. You sell burgers, I sell burgers. We put our burgers out there. If they like my burgers more, hey, move around. Pretty much. If they like your burgers more, I gotta respect it. But shout out to them for going after what they're going for. It's just amazing to see it in
if we were to come
4K
together,
or whatever, you know what I mean?
would coming home to you be like? Because I know you seem very career orientated, and I just was wondering what that would look like.
Like, what does it look like every day? Like, how does everyday life look?
Yeah.
Okay. It depends. So I'm doing a lot. I have a lot going on, but I also am very much in charge of my schedule and my time for the most part. I like to cook. I like home stuff. I very much also like to go out. But yeah, if it's on an everyday basis, like if we were to be living together, I think it would just, like I said, my daughter's young, so coming home would be, I'm probably cooking dinner. I just got some ducks and a chicken. So, yeah, so right now I've just been taking care of them. I've been hanging with my daughter, making sure that my house is in order. I own my house. So just taking care of all that kind of stuff and kind of pretty chill for the most part, unless we're going out, in which case I want to go out.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you guys. All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
I think she's gonna go to the guy in South Florida.
Okay.
Oh.
Bring that balloon back, sir. Go ahead.
Now I don't know.
All right. So
they wanted her. I mean, you could tell in their answers. Like he said, he's sending good morning texts. Like he wanted her. I mean, I'm with you, bro.
I'm finna go deep inside. Yeah. Nuts hanging out.
That's all you gonna hear when I hit with her.
Nigga balls clocking like a glockenspiel spell up on the clip. Clock, clock.
I'm dragging her. I mean, she fine, but hey, they shout out to them. They both was going for it, and hey, I thought he would win because she said she goes to South Florida all the time. Cleveland is closer, and he's a truck driver. Maybe she looked at it that way, like, hey, he could drive to me if he's ever in this area. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really know why she chose him, and he is taller, so I don't know. Let's see.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful. I love the curly hair. I love that she's career oriented. I liked a lot of the things that I heard from her. I'm a single dad. I do have a 10-year-old daughter. She lives with me full time. So I think we kind of could connect there. Could have. But you popped my balloon, so yeah.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I really was just like, I'm gonna try something new. I lived in Florida. I love Florida. Like I said, I go out there a lot. I think everything that you said was pretty dope. I didn't know that you had a daughter. I wish I kind of knew that because that's cool.
Should I get my balloon back?
Somebody got to get popped.
This is true.
But yeah, so he has beautiful eyes. I like how he talks. He's very intentional. He makes great eye contact. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. It was just, yeah.
I hear you. It's all good. I appreciate you for even considering.
Yeah.
Who knows what may happen in the future? You never know.
Thank you.
Nigga, the nigga that won is standing right beside you, bruh. Take your L with class. Just take your L with class, bruh. You steady putting in your application, bruh. Unbelievable, bro.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'll have you join us up here. Come on up. All right, so you'll stand on this side of me. Okay. Any final questions between the two of y'all before we determine if we got a match?
How do you feel about like men with kids? Because I have 3. They're all older. My oldest is 17. My daughter is 12. My other son's 14.
I'm probably gonna have to pop on that.
I understand that.
Okay.
That's
Forget what just happened. You didn't need to do that. You could have just matched with her and had her ask you that question. However, you were transparent. Cool. Now, here's what I want to ask. Do y'all think one of the other 2 goofy ass dudes are going to simp out and try to get her back?
Okay. And why was that a pop?
I want to thank you for that, because if you would have told me to jump today, I wouldn't have asked how high. I would have said, how long do you want me to stand up there? So
Mega simps.
You have to read
Today's
the story.
theme, mega simps. Mega simps.
thank you.
Okay. And why was that a pop?
it wasn't that you have kids. I think it was just the age. I think your kids are getting older and kind of like out the house, and my daughter's still young. And so I don't want to like hold anybody else back, and I still am in like family mode a little bit. So I think that's.
Can I say something?
Sure.
That's all. None of my kids live with me. They all live with their mom, and I want a family. So that kind of hurt to hear a little bit, because I do want a family. I actually want more kids, because I was raised in a 2-parent household. My parents were married until my mom passed away, and I don't have that, and it bothers me that I'm raising my kids the way that I do. So I am looking forward to having a family one day. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
These guys, I don't even know who's the biggest simp out of all 3. The guy who begged, the guy who she popped and then he clarified himself 2-3 different times, or this guy who said, I'm glad you, because if you'd have told me to jump, I would have said, how long do you want me to be there? Guys, I get it. She's a nice piece of ass. She is fine. I get it. I would leave them nuts hanging out of her.
To go deep inside. Yeah. Just leave them nuts hanging out.
I would leave my nuts hanging out her like a umbrella out of a drink. I get it. But come on, bruh. Y'all simping out way too hard, bruh.
Let you go ahead on back. Uh-oh. Come on up here. Come on up here.
Goes for it.
Mega simp, bruh. Mega simp. Oh, mega simp, bruh.
All right. So I'm glad you brought your own balloon. That ain't never happened before. Now, are you here for it?
I'm here for it, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Me too. I'm here.
All
I ain't
right.
going nowhere.
Okay. Well, this is the first time this happened.
But I do have one question
Yeah.
though. How's your co-parenting relationship with your daughter's dad?
Truthfully,
The truth.
it's not great. It's not great. I wish that it was better. I wish that things were different, you know. But I think in life, I'm really happy, and I hope he's happy. I think he's happy, and he's present in her life. So I'm not gonna, you know, I can't knock him. He's present in her life, so that's cool.
So no drama?
I mean,
Well,
as
like,
far as what?
As far as like a new man in your life?
Oh no. Him and I, yeah,
That's done?
that's been done. Yeah. No.
I hear you. I hear you.
No, thank you.
All right.
You good?
I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then.
Oh, mega
Is it a yes
simps.
for you for her?
Hell yeah.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a match. I'll take this mic. Y'all can go on up. Make some noise for them guys. All right.
What do y'all think of that, bro? I mean, in a way, yes. I'm glad you got what you look for, what you wanted, in a way. But at the same time, bro, y'all simp all the way out for this woman. But hey, in life, you miss 100% of the shots you never took. So if you want something and you want something bad enough, pursue it. The only thing it can do is deny you. It can't kill you. So you can try to holler at a girl. She tell you no a million times. Okay, cool. You can try to go for this job or do this or do this. That's all it can be, is just a no. Once you get past that fear of rejection of just something being a negative or like a no, then you'll win. You'll find something that eventually accepts you. You know what I mean? You will find something that's like, oh, it accepts me? Cool. We good. We on. But shout out to them. I thought the older guy would have won because he was the most established out of the three. I didn't see that coming with this guy having 3 kids, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this part of Balloon and Find Love. I'm getting ready to go hop on the Warzone for a match or two. If y'all play Warzone or Mortal Kombat, add me. I'm on PlayStation. My gamer tag is my channel name, Artie Mcflare, all lowercase. And yeah, man, go play Warzone. You know, drink a beer or two, and then go to sleep. Wake up in the morning. Yeah, man, get some tasks I need done. And yeah, man, see y'all on the next one, man.
You ugly motherfucker.